Ladies and gentlemen, the Chiefs just made the move that we have all been waiting for this offseason, and this time it comes in terms of the salary cap. In this video, I'm going to give my thoughts and reactions to this move and talk about how it's going to allow the Chiefs to sign more players in free agency and sign their picks in the upcoming NFL draft. You guys are listening to the KC Sports Report. My name is Michael Darcy. Hit that like button on this video and subscribe to this channel for more of the best daily Chiefs content on YouTube. And with that being said, I just got my new laptop in the mail, so let me know down in the comments section below if I look okay, if I sound okay, if my audio and video are synced together. I've got no idea. I did not have the time to test it, and so you guys can really help me out and let me know if I'm sounding and looking okay. But with that being said, let's get into the breaking news from earlier today coming from Field Yates. He put out this tweet that the Chiefs have restructured the contracts of quarterback Patrick Mahomes and defensive tackle Chris Jones, creating over $49 million in 2025 cap space. The space plus more needed for Kansas City to sign their free agents, including left tackle Jalen Moore and cornerback Christian Fulton. So this move was much needed. It was necessary for the Chiefs to get under the salary cap. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised it took this long for the Chiefs to make this happen, because could you imagine if the Chiefs had this $49 million in cap space earlier on in free agency during that like tampering period where you could first sign players? The Chiefs might have been able to bring back Justin Reed, who just went to sign with the Saints, or maybe another free agent that, looked good on their board. But the fact the Chiefs were able to create this cap space by restructuring two of their biggest contracts, that's why the Chiefs are a dynasty. That's why the Chiefs are going to be able to continue this level of success for many years to come, because you're able to do this each and every single offseason. By restructuring those contracts, you're going to get that cap space needed to sign a Jalen Moore, a Christian Fulton, a Nick Bolton. You're able to do that because your superstars are so willing to help you out. But it's so interesting to see that all the other fans of the NFL kind of thought the Chiefs were going to be quiet in free agency when it's literally been the opposite. They signed left tackle Jalen Moore. They got cornerback Christian Fulton. They got running back Elijah Mitchell. They re signed Nick Bolton. They re signed Hollywood Brown. The Chiefs have been making moves in free agency, and now they're at a point where they can go into this draft a couple really good pieces, and you're set. You are ready to go in 2025. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think that coming into this offseason, the Chiefs had a lot of needs. And they still do have needs, but you can go into the season knowing that the guys that you signed in free agency are going to give your team a better chance to win. Because listen, you've got a left tackle now. You've got a left guard, even though you traded Joe Tooney. You've got your right guard. Trey Smith just signed the franchise tag, and you're going to try to get a long-term deal worked out with him. The Chiefs are in a very good position. And I think that they're in a better position than a lot of people expected them to be in. Like, everyone else around the NFL thought the Chiefs were just going to have this massive regression, kind of like the San Francisco 49ers. It's been the opposite. They have made very smart, shrewd free agent moves that is going to help this team get back to the Super Bowl. And that's why they are so good, and that's why they are one of the best teams in the NFL. But I do want to go over a couple of the other moves the Chiefs made. I don't have graphics for these, but according to Chiefs Blitz, the Chiefs have tendered linebacker Jack Cochran. They've tendered cornerback Najee Johnson. And basically what that means, when you tender a player, you are signing them to a one-year contract, but they still are a restricted free agent. So technically, if a team was dying to have Jack Cochran or Najee Johnson, they could sign him, but the Chiefs would get draft pick compensation, which I'm not really sure who's going to be in the market for Najee Johnson after the season that he had last year, and I don't think that Jack Cochran is going to get that many eyeballs. So these guys will probably be back next year. I don't think that anyone's going to sign them and give the Chiefs draft compensation, but they also made another move on the defensive line, and I'm kind of a bit conflicted They just re-signed defensive end Malik Herring on a one-year deal. This is according to Matt Derrick. Listen, I like Malik Herring. I don't think he's bad, but at the same time, he is not the solution to their issue. If they went out and re-signed Charles Omenihu, that's much better. I feel much more confident going into this draft class that you can draft somebody, that you can maybe sign someone after the draft, and you're going to be in a really good spot on that defensive line. But right now, you've got George Karlaftis, you've got, Malik Herring, you've got Mike Dana. You don't really have a lot of edge rushers. And outside of Chris Jones, you saw Turk Wharton get paid by the Carolina Panthers. He's getting a bunch of guaranteed money. He completely priced himself out of Kansas City, and that's fine, but that's going to be a big need for this Chiefs team in the draft. If they do not address that, they're going to have holes at that position once again. So we're going to talk more about, the moves the Chiefs have made, all of the salary cap space that they have freed up right after this ad break.
The Hollywood Casino at Kansas Speedway is the place to be. With over 1,500 slot machines, 35 table games, 4 restaurants, and a new ESPN Bet sportsbook, there are plenty of ways to find your fun. For more chances to win, follow them on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Welcome to the Rice Real Estate Group, Kansas City's premier partner in real estate. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, you'll receive a tailored experience designed just for you. Specializing in residential, commercial, and investment properties, the dedicated team over at the Rice Real Estate Group helps guide you through every transaction, including navigating those short, complex sales. With a commitment to personal one-on-one service, they will ensure that you are supported every step of the way. You can achieve your goals with expertise, care, and a customized approach that truly makes a difference. Ready to make your next move? The Rice Real Estate Group is here to make it happen. For more information, call 816-819-9333.
Huge shout out to all of our sponsors who support this channel even during the off season. But getting back to it, the Chiefs went into this free agency period with basically no cap space. And restructuring Patrick Mahomes, restructuring Chris Jones allows this team to be in a much more comfortable position when it comes to maybe signing one more free agent, maybe going into the draft and spending a higher draft pick on a player that is at a premium position, whether it's on offense or defense, knowing that you can come to terms and agree to a contract with that player. You've got the cap space now to, have everyone on this team, come July and sign some more guys, which I know there were some people that were like, how are the Chiefs going to get under the cap? All they had to do was make those 2 moves, and it was pretty obvious that they were going to do that. But I think the Chiefs are in a fantastic spot. Again, you got to be excited about what this team has on the offensive line. Sure, you did lose Joe Thuney, but you gained Kingsley and you gained Jalen Moore, who could be a very low-risk, high-reward signing. He could be the left tackle of the future. He's young enough. He still has to prove it, but I really like the upside of that signing. Elijah Mitchell, that's a guy that could be a number 1 running back if he stays healthy. There are so many things to be positive about, so many things to be optimistic about. But Chiefs Kingdom, I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section below. What do you think of this move? What do you think of the Chiefs tendering players like Jack Cochran and Najee Johnson, bringing back Malik Herring on a 1-year deal, and freeing up over $49 million in cap space by restructuring the contracts of Patrick Mahomes and Chris Jones? Please let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. That is all I have for this video. Hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more daily Chiefs coverage. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching this video. And as always, go Chiefs.